We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I'm your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS, and we've been here before, guys and gals. Many times, in fact, we've been here before, but there is something different this time than any of the others. Can you guess what that is based on what you see before your very own eyes? No? Well, the title of the video is probably going to give it away, but this is the Switch version of Battle Brothers. It was sent over to me just a day or two ago, and that's great. I'm here for it. I want to dive in. I want to see what it's like playing this on the Nintendo Switch. If you guys ever wanted to play Battle Brothers and you didn't have a PC that could run it, or you wanted a handheld, something you can go take wherever you want and play Battle Brothers, available on the Switch as of March 11th, I believe it was, 2021. So you guys can grab it and play it. It comes with all three of the DLCs, plus the Lindworm one is free, but you have to download it separately, just something to be aware of. And yeah, we're going to dive in, we're going to play, we're going to see how this is all going. I don't know that I'm going to do a full series off of the Switch. I'm probably going to be greedy and just play it off of the Switch now, maybe as like a first look, maybe a first look mini-series, we'll see. And then I'm probably going to dive in and play it on my own on the Switch. Just, Battle Brothers on the go, you know? It's a good thing. Anyway, let's hop in and let's begin. If you are new to Battle Brothers and you like what you see here and you're like, oh, this is a great looking game, I can't wait to play it. This is an incredibly difficult game. It tells you, we're actually going to back out. Look at the bottom. Battle Brothers is a hard game. They are not kidding. This is an incredibly difficult game. Do not be discouraged if you struggle with it, if you have problems, if you die, if you lose characters. It is a difficult game. Playing the tutorial would be basically the beginner mode of the game. Still really difficult. No shame in doing so. Trust me, it's worth learning how to play the game, getting through it, kind of understanding stuff to get further and further along. It's a great game. Highly recommend it. You guys need to grab this. This has been one of the things that have kind of made the channel what it is today. So a lot of love to Battle Brothers, a lot of love to Overhype Studios, Jaleo PR for hooking me up with a code for this. Of course, Breakdown Epiphanies, the soundtrack of Battle Brothers, all the different musics and stuffs that you hear, that is from Breakdown Epiphanies, and of course my outro theme music. And anytime I go live on Twitch, I play the full song. They hooked me up with that as well. So big love and big shout out to Breakdown Epiphanies. That being said, we have a multitude of starts here. Rebuilding the company, the tutorial, highly recommended for new players, as it says here. I know this intro is going to be a bit long. Don't worry, we're going to get into the gameplay. We're going to see how it all plays out. But I do recommend, if you are just starting your Battle Brothers experience, play through it. It will help you tremendously. They'll make things a lot easier. But all of these have various different exciting little tweaks. So basically, if you like the tutorial start, you want to kind of start the same way, without necessarily having to run through the whole tutorial. A new company is basically the same thing. It's kind of the same thing, only you don't go through the tutorial side of it. So, like, if we select this, it basically says a quick start without any particular advantages or disadvantages. It's kind of like your baseline start. Then you got Southern Mercenaries. This is quite difficult, in my opinion. I really struggle so far because I haven't played much of it, because I'm still in the Warriors of the North campaign that I'm playing, and I'm deep into that, and I'm very, very, very little into the Southern Mercenaries campaign. So this is still difficult for me to do the Southern part, but we'll see if we can't circle around to that and get going on that. Peasant Militia is a lot of fun, but it's kind of difficult. A lot of fun stuff. I'm not going to go through all of these like in depth. Band of Poachers, you have the Trading Caravan. If you guys want to pause and read, by all means, go ahead and do so. The Deserters, I've been curious about that one, so we'll see. The Northern Raiders, I didn't play this the way you're supposed to play this technically. I started playing it all kind of like plundering and like attacking and pillaging and stuff, but then I just kind of played it more normal with those guys as kind of the core. The Manhunters. Alright, what else we got? We have the Davcool Cultist. A lot of people really like this one. Not my cup of tea. You can become pretty strong and you get a lot of advantages, but it's just not really for me. Did not like that as much. Haven't tried the Beast Slayer yet. The Gladiators, I don't remember if that's the start I chose, but that's real difficult too. You have the Lone Wolf. It's an interesting start, and then of course you have the random starting scenario. I think I'm going to go with the Band of Peasants, the Peasant Militia. I really enjoyed playing the Peasant Militia. It has its strugs, but it's not bad. All right, we're going to go to the next. We can rename our Battle Brothers to whatever it is that we wish to name it. We will call it, I don't know, we'll go a little old school. We'll go with one of our original guys. We were called the Bumpy Battlers. I think we're going to do that. Or maybe just the Bumpy Battalion. I wonder if I need to put a the in front of that. I think I might. I think I'm going to put a the at the front. But Battalion. The old Battalion, ladies and gentlemen. The old Battalion. I think that's how you spell battalion. If it's not, well, I done messed up. It's fine. Alright, is that shift? I don't know how to bring shift up. Oh, you can do caps lock. Well, I suppose. Oh, shift is, okay. Is that the left analog stick? Nope, it's right analog stick. Alright. The Bumpy Battalion, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. I think that's how you spell it. Oops. At one point, I even had myself a banner in this game. It's not going to be here, though, on the Switch, unfortunately. And it didn't stay through even a slight iteration. Some pretty cool looking banners, though. My ZL button is not working. That's kind of trouble. Actually, I can't go left at all. Really? My left buttons aren't working. That's really okay. I don't know if it's something to do with my controller, the Switch itself, or who knows. I know which one I wanted. I passed it by like one. So, un momento, por favor, folks. And it's right here. We're going to go with that one. Late game crisis, we'll leave it as random. I'm going to go with permanent destruction. Then we're going to go to next. And you know what? We'll do expert. Why not? And we are going to start with high funds, though. There's the map seed if you guys wanted to join along. Optional way to play the game. Unexplored map. Nah. Alright, this might go horribly wrong and I may die immediately, but like this is going to kind of be, like I said, a first look. Diving on into Battle Brothers on the Switch to see what it's all about. See how it plays. I don't know why I can't go left with my various things there. That was a little bit concerning. I could back up out of the menu, but I couldn't go left with either the arrow key or with the thing for the banner selection. So maybe I'll throw that toward Overhype Studios and see if it's something that is going on their end. Who knows? But it's a small thing, right, guys and gals? Small thing. I will say that the game is probably going to have some hefty loading times here and there. I do not have this installed directly onto the system. I know that does cut down a lot of loading times in a lot of games. So if you find that the loading times are a little bit longer and you want to make it shorter, go ahead and install it directly under your hard drive. It always helps, guys and gals. I know the Switch has a very limited hard drive, but it's probably the best thing you can do to make it a little bit quicker. Alright, here we are. The Peasant Militia. Hunt down bandits, ward off raiders, trap wolves attacking the farmsteads. All in a militiamen's work. Sure. And if more is asked, then there is simply more to answer. All to keep your home of Sidich safe. I'm going to butcher every name in here, so just be prepared. When a nobleman called on you, you and a group of ad hoc fighters took to the field in a battle between highborn. You didn't know their names or their quarry. Only that one mustered you and your men to the field. And so there you went. Unfortunately, a low-born man with spear and shield is little more than a peasant with misgivings of warriorship. Your militia was used to hold a contingent of enemy knights in place, while your own side's archers rained hell from above, hitting knight and peasant alike. After the battle, you and your men fled the fields for good. You took up arms as sellswords and swore to one another by blood pact that you'd never have a highborn in your company. A mercenary band of motley men, and that is that. We are our own lords. Alright, use LRR to slow down or speed up time. Okay. And then we got all our tooltips over here on the side. all the buttons up top. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, we can rest that way. We can go to the camp here. This is strange. We could buy a car. Is this a thing in the normal game that I've never ever clicked on and didn't know existed? Let's hope not. Right, you have the kills and the deaths. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of looking over everything. And then there's, okay, very cool. Alright, so we could pause the game with that, open the roster with this. Very nice. We have a lot of unhappy dudes. They, yeah, this is going to be rough. Look for a lot of losses coming out here. Okay, so we definitely, alright, I understand. So if I want to move you, oh, okay, like that. Interesting. Ooh, this is going to not be an easy task. We definitely need to get some different equipment than what we have right now. I didn't want to swap those two. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to move this guy like one spot over. There are sensitivity settings if you do find that it is a little overly sensitive, and I'm finding that a little bit right now. So you can change that in the settings menu, which is nice. I think I'm going to do something like this. Put you here. So we can have more people. So one of the cool things with the Peasant Militia is you can have more people than you normally would in an active party. However, again, they're all low-born people, so they don't have the same punching power that you'd get from others. And many of these guys are actually still hurt from previous combats. Many of them without weapons. I mean, and most of the weapons that we do have are not very good. Granted, you rarely start with good weapons. Alright, so at least that's how I want it to go. We're going to go over here now. Hold on. I'm gonna figure out how I can zoom out once we get back over there. All right, marketplace. We do have an archer's bow. I think I probably have to purchase like this. Yeah, I do. Okay. I don't hate the idea of getting a good hammer to start with too. Bunch of money. We don't have a lot of money. I don't think I can afford the hammer. We're going to be very frugal with what it is that we're getting right now. Very frugal. And unfortunately, frugality is the key, but it's not something that we can easily acquire. So I have a small problem. I have the bow. I do not have access to arrows at this point. And that might cause us some issues. But we're going to buy some stuff. Can I double click it? Oh, you can buy with L. Alright, sweet. That's so much quicker. Thank you. I was like, I don't really like this that much. This way of buying stuff. It's a little bit cheaper. Alright, that should be enough to keep us going for right now. I think we just hit this button right here. Bring us to our crew. Where, what just happened? Okay. I was like, what happened? It was this sorting stuff down here. Is this auto sort? It is. Okay, cool. I definitely think the auto sort is something that we're going to need for realsies. All right, what's wrong with you, buddy? So so again, as much as I want to just go through and play this like I would normally play it, it is a little bit awkward for me having played it on PC as much. So forgive me if I'm a little slower than folks that maybe are just diving in the very first time playing this on console, on the Switch. But this is supposed to be a first look video and kind of like explaining how the game works and everything else. So all of the different characters that we have. Oh, you can change characters quicker with like, okay, that's neat. I like that. Every character has its own background. So this guy is a detailer. This guy actually was a militia. This guy was a fisherman, a militia, and so on and so forth. They have all these different stats and like bonuses and sometimes detrimental things. Cocky. Resolve is higher, but his melee defense and range defense is less. And then we look over at Brave, +5 to resolve, and then he's not super happy. Wavering morale, lost many friends in a battle, and disliked that some members of the militia were involved in a brawl. So stuff has kind of already happened up to this point, so it's not necessarily great. You can always rename your characters if you don't particularly like their name. I think you can do that in this one. I did say press here to do that, and I did. There it goes. Yeah, so you can change the name of any character that you want and the title and all that stuff if you wanted. And you can just do it from right there. So pretty cool stuff. If you want to name it after your friends or people that you know or whatever, you totally can do that. So you control the name of the character, what kind of equipment they have. They have different backgrounds, different strengths and weaknesses, different things that they're proficient in. This one's proficient in initiative. And it looks like fatigue and health. So it kind of goes all over the place a little bit. All right, we got to get you a weapon of sorts. I feel like putting this on you is almost a waste, but we're going to do it. Try to keep you as safe as possible. Put the hat on you. All right, so there we go. We got a hat. We got a hat. You have a net. But you don't have a hat. And I think the tunic is better than whatever it is that you're using right now. Is it still L to equip? It is. Okay. Put that on you. And I guess we'll give you this. We're going to go back over to this guy, and we're going to go ahead and equip that. And you already have a hat. Is this hat 20? It's a 30 as well. All right. Well, I mean, that's about as good as we're going to be able to get with these guys. I'd say maybe hook you up with this. 20. Is there a way to compare? I don't think so. Oh, you can just look at the bottom left. So if you're trying to compare, I knew this, and I oftentimes don't do it. You can look down here. It shows you your helmet, and it shows you your actual body armor. I can scroll down just a little. So if you're looking, you're like, this is a 20. What do I have on right now? You just glance down there, and you can easily see. If you just want a different style, you can totally do that as well. Like this guy's got a 10 piece. I already noticed from his rags. Yeah, he's got 10, so we'll go ahead and throw that up on him. Linen tunic. If we can make it to another town, I may be able to find a way of putting this bow to use. But it's not looking great right now. And as such, I'll swap these two. Right now, the archer has no quiver, therefore can't actually arch. I know. Kind of sucks. Alright, so that being said, we'll have perks and all sorts of things that we'll be able to do. How do we zoom in and out? ZL, okay. Oh, that's the opposite of the way I would have expected it to work. I would have expected zoom out to be L and zoom in to be R, but that's totally okay. Okay, we can kind of look over the map real quick and kind of see all the various different towns and stuff that are around. And the different factions there. You can go to that town. Those are the southern places. And we are here. So, unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's a lot of peasant towns around. So maybe we go to the other place. How do we attack neutrals? Okay, how do we... Is there a way to center on our people? Yes. Right analog stick in centers on it. And there are no missions here. So we're basically free to do whatever we want. We're looking for like a mission at this point. So we're going to go over to Grottenhoom, and we're going to hope for the best possible luck that we can get, that things work out okay for us. It is a little weird. Can we... Oh, you can hide that with a left analog stick in. Okay, I like that. There's no way to follow our group? Okay. That's fine. I'm trying to marry in my mind how the different stuff works out here. Alright, we do have a quiver, so we can definitely use this now. Stuff is maybe slightly more expensive here, but not by a lot. And I think I'm going to buy a couple of shields. Just to get our guys a little bit stronger, and then maybe one of these. A little bonker. pretty poor. So it is what it is. We're just gonna have to hope for the very best here. Alright, so let's get you a shield. Let's get you a shield. Okay, we have a couple of those left over. Select you, grab this. And that's really about the best we can do. Is anything worth switching? No, I don't think so. I think that's fine. Alright, let's see if we can't take a mission here. What do we have? And feel free to read these things, guys and gals, because they're all well written. The writing staff, or the writer they have on staff at Overhype Studios to do this has done a fantastic job. Highly recommend you check out all of the stuff that they've written. Once you've done this a few times, you're looking for a little bit more. So you have options after you start to get in there. You can start negotiating. You can be like, I accept the offer that you have before me. I want to be paid more. I want a certain amount in advance. And so on and so forth. Or forget it, it's not worth it. I recommend that you always, if you're looking to up your rep, just accept the offer. If you're looking to make a little bit more money, then try to do so. You get less reputation for it, but it's still worth it. And then you want to get to this screen. This is the overview. Before you accept the contract or decide not to, get to this point. And then after that, if you don't necessarily want to take it, you want to see what else is on offer, you can say, I need some time to think about this. It'll leave it open there for you to come back to and choose. But if you say, on second thought, I decline this, it's going to be gone forever. So it's best to be like, okay, I'll think about that. And then go over to the next one and say, what is it that you want me to do? And again, feel free to pause and read all this stuff, guys and gals. It's quite well done. 340, we're going to accept the offer. Obtain the seal of the false king at the overflowing grave. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the first one and hope that I can actually manage it. This may go poorly. Again, we are a bunch of untested peasants, essentially. And what we need to do is follow the tracks east of Grottenhoom and get the item from there. So this is going to be a little bit challenging for me to do this on a controller. But I think we'll be okay. Alright, I'm going to pause. I'm going to move the map now. So bear with me. Again, I've done this a lot on the PC. So I'm quite proficient with keyboard and mouse. Alright. Oh, no. I clicked over there. I don't know why. Okay, so we're going to go after them. I think we can just track them down now. I have them clicked on. They're going to be going into the forest, which is not good for us. But it doesn't look like we have much of a choice. Brigands, just as your employer had thought, they look scared, presumably understanding that Rumold the Younger's well-paid wrath is about to descend upon them. We may absolutely get annihilated. There's a lot of thugs, which is good, but that raider is going to be a problem. And again, our guys are not well trained. This battle very possibly could be a disaster. If it is, just enjoy and laugh. And yeah, that's really about all I can say. Okay, interesting. Now, me personally, you guys can do whatever you'd like. I like having the grid on. That's something that I enjoy. Oh, no. What does that do? Oh, no, the grid's not going to be visible to me. No. Okay, that's your health. And then... Interesting. What is this? Oh, recenters the map. Okay. Interesting stuff. Oh, that might be like auto combat or something. Alright, so at this point, what I would like to do is I would like to actually back up. So I'm going to do so. We're not retreating. We're backing up. We're kind of retreating, but not exactly. I backed up too far with that first guy. Right? He doesn't have much to offer, unfortunately. So I'm going to stick him there. Put you there. I like seeing the grid. I don't know if that's an option on the Switch. You can see the combat log. That's cool. I like how that goes. I think the L button is the like way to turn. I'm going to go here. I'm probably going to end up maneuvering folks again. I don't think I did a great job of putting them where I want them to be. Very much like you up there, but does not look like it's going to be an easy task for us. It's okay. We'll see. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so they're starting to move up. That's the raider right there. It's 8 on 12. You would think that we would have the advantage, but we really don't. We do not have the advantage here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah. We're probably going to have a few losses here. I don't foresee this going well. So, yeah, if you hit the R button, if you hit R, you're going to skip your turn. Or, sorry, you're going to end the turn. If you hit L, you're going to wait with your turn. And then it looks like we have to click on this. And these guys are all out of range. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to skip your turn. Skip yours. I'm not real sure what I'm going to do with him. He's kind of a... It's kind of a question mark right now. Move you there and wait. Gonna move you up to the high ground, and then we should actually have a shot, but it is sort of dark, so we might not. Ideally, he would be the one. Do we have a percentage chance to hit him somewhere? Does it show that? It does not show that. Why doesn't it show that? It's kind of some important info that was missing there. That's okay. We'll figure it out, guys and gals. Like I said, I'm here to see how this game plays out all the way through, not just a quick, okay, we missed, but that's fine. We can go again. No, I want this. Now, I would also imagine, and I haven't tested this because I don't have it in handheld mode, but I will try to test it before I post the video. I would imagine that we probably have the ability to use the touchpad too. But I cannot be sure that that's a thing. I'm just assuming at this point. Like, it would make sense to me that it would have that functionality. It definitely seems like there's some info missing though, that I'm just used to seeing. Well, you know what? We're gonna step forward and we're gonna lay into this guy right here, the spearman. Hey, we hit him. All right, that is a success in my book. It's actually not a great idea to do what I'm doing right now, moving forward. But I just feel like I have to. There's still enough people that I can do the ranged attacks to. So I think it's fine. Alright, I should be able to step up with you to there. What does this do? I don't usually have a war fork, so I'm not entirely certain what that one actually does. I'm hoping that we can do enough damage that we kind of freak out the enemy and they run in terror from us. Specifically looking at the raider. If we do enough to the other people in the army and some of them die, the morale checks are going to hopefully come through pretty big. Alright, we just are really bad at that, I guess. That's fine. I'm going to go for a decapitation. Why not? I don't know my percentage chance to hit. Didn't get it, though. Did not get it. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to put you, but probably going to throw you up there for now. Alright. I can move there. And can definitely step up with you. Won't be able to do anything. That's okay. Again, some risk involved with all of the things that we have done up to this point. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, some decent damage. We're hitting a fair bit of our attacks. I'm actually surprised. Usually we miss way more often. All right, Hubert. Oh, there. That's more. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Ugh. Uh-huh. Yep. Expected. Oh no. Okay. Okay. It's not fine, but whatever. I'm gonna try to bonk him, which is a terrible plan because he's shielded up, but we're gonna try it. Yep, didn't work. Some damage is being done. We can, however, continue to lob out some rocks. They're probably just not going to hit, honestly. I say our archers probably not really designed for arching at this point because, you know, they're just not. All right, he's down. We're going to go after... All right, so we got our first kill. That's going to be a little bit useful. We're going to go here, and we're going to miss. It's not great. And now kind of all hands on deck on this guy. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, my friend. Beautiful. All right, can you do this? You can get a little... Oops, you can get a little bit closer, too, if you want to see the white of their eyes as you murder their souls. Probably not quite that close, though. There we go. Alright, so now, really the only... There's a couple things we can do here. We can step forward, and we can always attack right over our line with our ranged targets, our ranged units. But if you're further back, you run the risk of hitting your own people. So that's why it's kind of imperative to position well. I am going to shield up, which is not necessarily a good idea. Okay. Okay, so this guy's broken. He's going to flee. He's no longer going to attack us, which is what we're hoping to do. We're hoping to get more folks to flee. Unfortunate. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Stabby stab. Follow-up stab. Alright, and then on this side, we're going to come down here and stabify you once. And if we're real lucky, we'll get him a second time, and he'll be done. Nope. Alright, it's a new round, and things are not looking great for us. I mean, overall, we're going to win the fight, most likely. But we have a few issues that we're running into here. Alright, again, he's no longer a threat since he's freaking out and running, so I'm going to be able to move here safely with our ranged attack. Alright, and we got another one on the ropes, which is great. What's not great is our chance to hit this guy has to be just atrocious. No, I don't want to end the round. Sorry. Okay. And we can look, we can see like how much health everybody has and armor and whatnot. That's nice. Trying to get this guy gone. Not that, like, he's not a threat right now, but again, I'm looking for that higher morale break, right? Alright, we're going to try to bonk this guy again. It's probably not going to work, but it might. We're in a pretty questionable spot overall here. We got to move forward. Got to take the shot on this guy. It's the only thing we can really do. I was hoping that might be enough to upset this dude. He's still going to swing. Alright, as we slowly start to like full surround people, things will start getting a little bit easier. See, his morale just dropped since he's now, you know, being flanked by somebody. He's got two people on him, essentially. That makes it a little bit more difficult for him. We're probably not going to get hit by this guy, but we might, and we still may land an attack, though, again, I don't see the percentages, which would be nice. So we actually got the attack, and he focused on us, which is really weird because his mace, his flail thing that he's got, is Morning Star, I suppose is what it's actually. Would actually be called. He kind of ignores shields. He can swing past shields, so it's always impressive when a shield shot or shield actually blocks something at that particular range. All right, so let's see if we can finally put this guy down. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait the turn. I'm gonna wait the turn again. He got out. No way. That's crazy. All right. Gonna step here. Hopefully he breaks. He did not break. We get our spear thrust into his head here. Nope. Into his armor. It's not the worst thing. So really, there's only one person in opposition of us right now, and we just broke this guy. So positional play. It's better for us to move up and start to try to surround this guy to get whatever advantages we can. Alright, we're going to move there. Very cool. Alright, we're going to try once more to land a shot on him. His shield's not up this time. He left it down to go for the double swing, and he missed both of those. So we're actually looking way better than we have up to this point against that guy. We may actually even land a rock or two. Maybe dent him right in his forehead. Nope. No forehead denting this time. Alright, round 2. Oh, we hit a shield. Alright. I would like very much to end up here. I'm going to go for here. I'll take the aim shot at this guy. Don't need to. Just going to do it. Totally missed. Because of course I did. Because of course I missed. Why wouldn't I miss? The cool thing about the sling and the rocks are you don't actually need any ammo for that. I can't do anything with Knut. Knut is he's pretty much locked in. Feels wrong to skip over that guy. You know what? I'm going for this one. I want to make sure he can't get away if possible. I'm also going for the decapitation again. Did not hit it. Gonna step up here, and we did not break him, but if we land this attack, it might be enough. Did not. Alright. Oh, God. He didn't end us, but he put us on notice. We're real hurt right now. We are real hurt. But I think we can manage this. Oh, we did it. We're good. We're solid. Alright, perfect. No problems at this point. Alright, so we survived our first battle without a loss, which is sort of a miracle in many ways. The chances that we're going to be able to catch this guy, though, are fairly slim. I don't... What kind of range do I have with my net? I mean, it's kind of late to do the net now, I would imagine. Alright, I'm just going to let you chill there, buddy. He didn't really get to accomplish too much. He's just there mostly for moral and emotional support, I suppose. Alright. Do I have a free shot? No. So you see that little icon that appears here? We're going to zoom in here. If I hit the right button combination. Nope. Zoom out. Like I said, it's all backwards to how I would normally have it. So, that little icon that shows the little red arrow hitting the shield, that basically means that this guy right here is blocking the shot. So I have a chance that I would actually hit him, which I don't want to do. So what I'm going to have to do is move down here and then take a shot from this spot. And we missed again. Alright. Well, I mean, he may escape. Probably not, but he might. And then we're okay on this guy. He's just real hurt. Oh, see, he's kind of getting away. We're going to try to run him down. It doesn't always work. In fact, it probably rarely works. But I think it's worth giving it a shot. I'm going to skip you. I'm going to try to get you into position, though I don't think I can make... Oh, I can. Okay. So anytime they move out of an area right next to one of your people, that's their zone of control. So anytime they try to move out of that area, you get a free attack of opportunity against them. Which means that you have a potential chance to hit them. If you do hit them with that attack of opportunity, they can no longer move at that point. Like, that cancels their movement. Now, there should be no one blocking this shot, so let's hope we hit. We totally missed. I have no idea. You know, hold on. Oh, that's unfortunate. I said I have no idea what my actual range skill is with my other guy. Or any of my people, to be honest. So all of them could be really bad at archery. And we're just trying to hit stuff that's never going to happen. he's probably free at this point, honestly. There's not much reason to continue advancing, but we'll keep at it. Maybe we get a lucky hit with our pitchfork or something. I mean, there's always that chance. If we stop him even once, even if we don't end him, that is something for us. It'll allow the rest of our crew to catch up a little bit. We can only move 2 spots. And... Nope. And you have to move 2, and then we go down, and you're outside the range. Can we get all the way up here? No, we're 1 short. Hey, we did it! We got him on the last, he was gonna escape. He gets to the edge of the map, or the end of the map, and he gets to go free, and he's free. And he's out, he's good. Alright, you get to see the breakdown of how the battle went. You see Mattis here, he managed to get 2 kills. He did 186 damage. 1 kill, 169 damage, 25. Wilrich, the Miller, didn't do anything. Neither did Knut. Erland did nothing, so on and so forth. You get to see basically your entire crew and what they did. And then you go over to the loot side and see what's there. And we definitely want this. We basically want all this stuff. It's all not bad. And this is a really big armor increase. This is a decent one. So this was actually pretty effective. You can click this button here or hit the Y button to collect all the loot. And then you leave. I have it set to auto loot in case I do forget. You can actually come back in and do stuff. The battle over, you retrieve your the rare coin collection from the wasted clutches of your enemies. Prepare to return to Rumold the Younger. He will surely be happy to see of your success. Alright, so at that point, guys and gals, we'll finish up this actual mission, and then you guys can go. I'll allow it. Zoom back in. There's a few things that that are noticeably missing from the PC version, but it's still Battle Brothers on a handheld console, and that's fantastic. I'm very impressed with it. I like it a whole lot. I'm very happy that they went this route and that they have it out available on consoles, because this is one of those games that, sure, there's tons of people who play stuff on PC, but once you get into the console, you get it before. I don't want to say more casual. I'm not trying to insult console players, but consoles are more widely available, accepted, and spread throughout. Like, people play games more on consoles than they do PC. Despite which version's better doesn't matter. The fact that Battle Brothers is now available on a console is fantastic, and I'm super happy about it. All right, so basically he grins as we enter. Sellsword, tell me the word of your success. And we say, yep, we did it, and there's some money and good stuff. Crowns, well deserved. And that's basically the ebb and the flow of the game. You can come back here and you can sell some of the stuff that you picked up if you don't want it. Or if you do want it, you can go and equip it onto your Battle Brothers on this screen. So all around, it's all very workable. There may be some other additional options that I have not dove into just yet. That is not allowing me to see some more of the stuff. Let's just take a look at the options. So, pointer sensitivity, and then we have gameplay, tooltips, control help, high trees, focus AI movement. So there is a little bit less in regards to what is available for your character. I am still very surprised that it doesn't look like there's an option to show percentages on attacks. So that's one thing that I'm not thrilled about, but that's okay. Honestly, you're going to have to take the shot whether you like to or not most of the time. The rare occurrences are maybe you go more defensive if they have their shield up. So instead of trying to do a 5% hit, you wait until they drop their shield to do a 25% hit. Like, there's some options, but yeah, it looks like there's a fair few things that are just not quite existing right now. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm curious to see if the people that are playing this on the Switch are going to request various different things or not. But as it stands right now, this is a very, 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 very playable build right now, and I very much like it. I like seeing everything that I'm seeing. It's really, really cool. And again, it's Battle Brothers on Switch. You can't go wrong with that. Anyway, guys and gals, if you like what you saw, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. There's tons of Battle Brother content for years now. I've been putting it out. You can always go check it out at any point through the various different iterations from I was the very first person to ever cover it all the way through till the latest iteration of the game, all the DLCs and various other things. So there's a lot of Battle Brothers coverage. This is a title that's close and dear to my heart, and I love to see it spreading its wings and flying onto other platforms and things. It's really cool. It's really endearing, and just it's a good thing to see. Anyway, folks, so yeah, subscribe to the channel, like the video, do all that stuff. I hope you guys got a good taste of how this all works out on the Switch, and if you guys want, go grab it yourselves, play it. I'll have a link down below in the description of the video where to get the game, information on the developer, the publisher. I think this actually is published by a specific thing. All that stuff is going to be down below, guys. I have all those various links for you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for stopping in, checking out Battle Brothers on the Nintendo Switch. I would love to hear how you guys find the game, if you have picked it up on the Switch. And if you want to, check it out on Steam too, because the Steam version is it's really polished. It's nice. A few more options for you. Load times are less. Again, not selling the Switch version short at all, but I grew up with this, with the game on PC, so definitely that's where my heart is. But it's really cool to see this. It's really cool. Anyway, I'm going to stop babbling. Thank you guys for checking out the game. Thanks for stopping in. I've been your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS. Thanks for stopping by the Freak Show. And always remember, we play, we fight, we conquer.